Hi YouTube, from Fat to Fit here. This is Siggy checking in. I want to kind of give you a body shot, so because I'm not that technologically gifted, so I'm going to come from the back in. So let's see if I can do this. Kind of. Okay, so I'm wearing a Michael Kors shirt that I picked up. I like the sleeves, but you can see over here it has these gold holes, and it had a gold chain and was really pretty, and of course it broke off. So I got another top that's similar to this, but it's a little bit different, and it's not Michael Kors, and it has the same concept here, and I try to see if that string could fit into here, but I don't think it could. And they make these things really hard to put in together, but my husband's very good with his hands. He works with his hands, so I'm going to ask him. So I think the size, I'm not going to take this off, but I think the size is a large. And these leggings, I got them, I think at Marshall's. I got the whole outfit at Marshall's. So these leggings, I think, are a medium. So here I am, and here's my top. And I could see that, yeah, I need to work in this area right here and in here. And I guess maybe I will show you. And so here, you know, I do have some loose skin, which I could get it removed surgically. Or I can try to lose some more weight and see where that takes me. So I apologize for not checking in with you guys. But that's because I'm working full-time, and I'm teaching full-time, and I'm teaching in the hood, and so I'm working 12-hour days, and I come home, and I just have enough energy to fix myself something to eat, and then I go upstairs, and I put on my heating pad, and I sit and veg out in front of the TV, or what do you call it, flat screen, and I have all my iPhone, my iPad, my computer right now is on the brinks, so I'm in transitioning, waiting for someone to deliver me a new computer. I have one, but it's so slow that I can't. It makes me stressed out just using it, so I don't use it. And I have my magazines, and I have everything that I need, and to keep myself busy, because when I'm not busy, I think about food. So this is where I'm at. I'm in between month 19 and month 20. So my month 19 was supposed to be about November the 10th, let's say, and today is the November the 22nd. Today is it Tuesday? Yeah, it is Tuesday, November 22nd, 2016. So I'm about 11, 12 days off. So I would say, let's just call this 19 and a half months. Okay, 19 and a half months. And in month 19, I was at 164 pounds and 2 ounces. And today I'm at 166.7 ounces. That's an increase of 2.7 pounds. I'm not happy about it, but I have to be honest, this past couple of weeks I've been like hovering between 168, 169, as high as 172, as low as 165, depending. I think I did get my period after, I haven't had my period since July, so that's August, September, October, and I got my period in November, so it's like including July, so that's 4 months, and then I got my period. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not expecting anything because I don't think I'm going to get it regularly, but I still got it. So what that means is I had a lot of symptoms, and a part of it is fluid retention. So okay, so let's analyze where I'm at. Okay, my BMI, according to standard BMI, is 26.9. According to the Mayo Clinic, it's 26.8. And according to the SBMI, I think it's 27. I didn't even write it down. So, you know, the SBMI takes into account that I'm a female, my age, and it says that for my age and and I'm a female, that I am within normal weight. But according to standard BMI, I'm 26.9, 26.8, let's say 26.85. So I am like a point and a half away from being normal. Even though SBMI says I'm considered normal if I continue to keep fit. So I can't have too much sweet or too much food, or I forgot what the other one was. Okay, so to be honest with you, okay, I'm carving it up. You know, I have to be honest. I know I shouldn't be carving it up, but it's like when you're working and teaching all day, you know, your body like needs some energy. So this is what I'm having, and I know I shouldn't be having it, but I'm gonna say it. I'm having Naked Bear. They have this granola cereal, which is low in sugar, 5 grams, 6 grams, 4 grams. But, you know, a quarter of a cup, I believe, is like, how many calories? Let's see, 125, like 125. So half a cup is 250. And so a full cup is 500 calories. Well, can you guess how many I'm having? I'm having a full cup. First I started at a quarter of a cup, and then I went to a half a cup, but it's so delicious. And my favorite, I'm not gonna even tell you what my favorite is because I don't want to get into trouble. So, okay, so what do I need to do? I need to stop eating that. I need to go back to my oatmeal, because with oatmeal, it kept me full, but I was having a lot of oatmeal. I wasn't having a half a cup. I was having a cup, 2 cups. I was having plenty of oatmeal. And then I found these waffles that are whole wheat, reduced fat, and for 2 waffles, it's 100 and it's either 140, I think it's 140, I think it's 140 calories. That's like the lowest I could find. So sometimes I have that with sugar-free syrup. I'm not drinking regular milk. I'm drinking almond milk, and I drink the one that's unsweetened, and it has 25 calories, 8 ounces, so that's like really minimalistic. I'm not eating as much cottage cheese in the morning as I used to, or yogurt as I used to. Then I have my protein bar. This is at work, protein bar with a drink. I'm drinking a lot of decaf coffee, which guess what, is really not good for you because it has those catechins. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, which is not really good. And I can't have regular coffee because that's part of my restricted diet. So, so my mother says I should drink tea, and I do have green tea, and it only has 25 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So let's say if I make like, I take a thermos, or I take 1 thermos. So I really should be drinking green tea, which will help rev up my metabolism. But you know, I have to say, I am addicted to the coffee taste, and then I put my creamer in, and I'm not using equal, or I'm using, what is that called? The natural sweetener that takes forever to sweeten, takes a lot of teaspoons. I can't remember the name. So I'm taking that, and so you know what? That's like my indulgence, and I'm not always having a protein bar that's always with 5 grams of sugar or less. I have this balanced one that has its yogurt covered and has peanuts, and I love it, and it has some sugar in it. But when I'm teaching and moving around, I need that sugar, otherwise I'll go low. So I only really eat it more so at work, not so much at home. And I take my protein drinks, I pack a whole lunch. At home, I've been like eating breakfast, and I'm trying not to have lunch, but then like this afternoon around 4ish, I got a low, so I have my glucose tabs. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna have a salad, and then I'll wait a little bit, and then I have some chicken that is sitting in the fridge that needs to be eaten. And I also found these Ore-Ida French fries that is a controlled portion, and it's 120 calories, and it has 0 grams of sugar. So you see, like slowly, I'm bringing it into my diet, and I'm still having fruits and vegetables, but not as much as before, or it depends on the day. I don't really know, but I'm not having pasta, I'm not having rice, I'm not having bread, I'm not having cake, I'm not having cookies. So I know that I need to have some carbs to keep my body functioning, my brain functioning. So, however, if I was super, super strict again, I could potentially lose at least 10 more pounds, which my goal weight right now would be 154, and that would be really good. So this is the thing. I'm saying to myself, it's Thanksgiving is a couple of days away on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. And I'm not having pies. I'm not having this. I'm not having that. So right now, I'm going to allow myself to have these things so I don't feel like I'm sacrificing so very much. And also stop taking a medication, Elavil, which is also amitriptyline, which helps with pain. It's an antidepressant. But it also, I think it also makes you hungry, and you eat carbs with this kind of medication. So I'm going to try to eliminate this medication completely, because even if it puts on a couple of pounds, or even the 2.5 pounds, I don't need to put on 2.5 pounds because of a medication. So I'm going to see how my pain levels are and see if I can manage without it. So I threw away the prescription bottle, but you know, I can order it. It would be probably sometime in the beginning of next week. So, so yes, I would like to have the plastic surgery. I think I have at least 10 to 15 pounds there. The one surgeon said 15 to 20, but let's be more conservative, because I think a lot of these people just lie to you, and they're just selling you, sales pitching you. So let's say 10 to 15. So if I'm at about 165, so it would put me down at 150, and if I lost 10 more pounds, I'd be down at 140. I would, 140, I mean, that would be great. I probably would be really look thin. I think that I know that I need to be like exercising cardiovascularly, that cleaning the house, it doesn't matter how many hours, it's not the same. So I really do miss swimming, and I haven't been to the pool because I've been working, and then when I have a Sunday off, guess what I do? I clean my house. So I have to decide what's more important for me to feel good about myself is to have a clean home. I can't just, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not born in America, my parents are European, but I cannot leave the house in a state of disarray. My husband has no problem doing it, but it bothers me. Okay, I don't like to come home to a messy house. If my house is messy, that's reflecting that, things are not good in my life. So now, this week I have off. Thursday the pool is closed. Friday the pool is closed. I don't know about Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow the pool is going to be open. My son Sammy's coming home tonight from Berkeley. He's in his 3rd year. He has enough units to be a senior graduating, but he's still not sure about his major. Once he decides his major, he's leaning between an independent kind of major and history. Then he's thinking of getting a master's in either city planning or architecture, and then probably getting a JD, a law degree. So we're looking at, 1 more year, 2 more years, 3 years, 4 years. And right now he doesn't have a scholarship. So that's 7 years of, $40,000. So yeah, it adds up. My other son, thank you to Max, who got a full ride to USC. Tuition there is about $52K a year. All of his tuition is paid. His transportation is paid because of his disability, and his textbooks are paid for. Plus, he's a GSI, that's what they call him, graduate student instructor, and he makes $32K a year, plus he's living at home. Yeah, he's here with me in my house. He's living at home, so he doesn't pay me for food or for maybe you want to get a housekeeper once a week. I did that when I was living at home and I was working full time. I said, at that time, I remember giving my parents a $200 check for them to get help. And at that time, $200 was a substantial amount of money, especially since my entire salary was $19,000 a year and I cleared $13,000, whatever it was. I was making bupkas, but at least I had a full-time job and I was making